Real quickie on JB welding these pyrodex shells together. Get your JB weld mixed up. Make sure you have all your brass prepped. See how it's scored in there? You want it scored so it'll grab a hold even if you're using aluminum. Same thing, score it. So it grabs, so that JB weld, when it dries, it grabs something. The first thing you're gonna do with these is you're gonna take this nut off and you're gonna coat this. You're not gonna coat the nut just yet, but it's not gonna hurt it. So you're gonna coat this nipple here, this close nipple, with JB weld. Normally I would smear it on, but since I'm holding the phone with the camera, I just have to do it this way right now. All right, you're gonna take the washer. You're gonna add a little JB weld to the washer. Doesn't need to be a lot. Smear it off just enough to get some on the bottom side. Don't worry about it closing the hole up. You can kind of knock that out with a punch or drill. You're gonna stick that down in there, so it's down in the bottom. Then you're gonna take this part here, this nipple, after you got plenty of JB weld on it. Don't skimp on it. Go deep with it. And you're gonna put that on top in here. Make sure you have a damp cloth, because this stuff, while it's wet, will still wipe off with a damp cloth. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna set it down on something we can hammer on. And you're gonna tap that sucker down in there. Let's see. It's gonna fall on me here. I'll do this part first. It's easier with two hands, obviously. And it's easier on like a floor or a desktop or something. I'll just set it here on the floor for this one. You heard that last hit. That's when you know it's all the way at the bottom. It makes a louder pop. Okay, so once it's to the bottom, you can see it's at the bottom. That's how you want it. That way the chamber's complete, right? Take it back over here, and then you're gonna coat the rest of this all the way around with a lot of it, okay? And then once you get this all coated, I'm gonna set this down because I can't do it one-handed. When you get it all down, you're gonna take that part that's scored of the brass tubing, and you're just gonna slide it all the way down. And let me see if I can maybe this up or something here. I don't know if I can or not. Let's see. Smear it around the best you can. Try not to get it all over the base. I mean, it'll wipe off. Like, I'm not worried about that. It'll wipe off. But then slide that down in place and then wipe all the excess off so they look like this. These are already done. And it's okay to have excess on the inside. If it's like sticking up and interferes with your rounds, you can just knock it off with a screwdriver or something once it's dry. That's how they look when they're done. They got to cure for 24 hours before you can use them. So let it cure for 24 hours. It'll harden in about 6, but it needs to cure for 24. And you should be good to go. And if you need extra bases, you let me know. I'll ship extra bases. They're like each base, if you want an extra base, like $1.25 a piece. So just let me know.